Commissioner Khumalo, 24.
38.
Yes, I see that.
Yes, look at the last part of paragraph 3.
And I concur with your decision to charge them on the offences set out in the charge sheet.
Yes. So what the DPP is concurring with is your decision to charge them.
As communicated in the prosecution memo.
So that presupposes that you had made a decision to charge.
That is correct, sir.
Yes. So what is stated in 11.4 of your statement is not correct then, or at least needs to be qualified.
Let's go to 11.4. Prosecutors independently evaluate the evidence and make prosecution decisions. I perform an oversight function. In adjudicating the evidence in the set of the matters.
So, Advocate Johnson, so as not to put words in your mouth, what we are trying to fix for now is paragraph 11.4 of your statement,
Yes.
to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. So in your own words, how do you want 11.4 to be recorded? Now that you've seen this letter, hopefully it has jogged your memory.
So prosecutors independently evaluate the evidence and make prosecution decisions.
Are these internal IDEC prosecutors?
Internal IDEC prosecutors.
So,
In terms of that oversight function, they then present the evidence to me.
To you, I'm sorry. I'm thinking aloud, sorry.
As long as it makes sense. They then present the evidence to me.
yes.
Once they have presented the evidence, commissioners, more often than not, it is an oral briefing. They will then put together a draft prosecution memo. I then have to go through that memo, see if I agree with what is in there, and therefore endorse the prosecution decision, which then becomes my decision, which is conveyed. It is therefore where I say I compile the prosecution memo, because in order for me to do that, I need a lot of the information and the evidence put together in a specific way so that I'm able to apply my mind to that prosecution decision and the conveyance thereof to the office of the DPP.
So your decision is then conveyed to the office of the DPP?
That is correct.
And then paragraph 3 of that letter is correct?
It is correct.
Thank you.
Because the DPP commissioner receives the prosecution memo from myself and therefore responds to myself.
Thank you, Commissioners. Before we leave your response to paragraph 2.2, an issue arose, I think, in your in the engagement Commissioner Baloyi had with you regarding what you specifically, whether or not you invoked the sub judice rule before ad hoc. When we break for tea, you might want to consider, for the record, CJC 375, Exhibit CJC 375. That is the transcript of your testimony before the ad hoc committee. Just make a note of the exhibit number. We will assist you to
And
locate
the file? It's CJC
it.
37.
CJC 375.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, CJC 375, please take note. It's file 3, I'm told. The most important thing is the exhibit number. That is your transcript, the transcript of your testimony before ad hoc. So I suggest over the course of lunch, you cast your eye there to see whether or not, to the question posed, whether you did raise the sub judice rule before ad hoc.
I will do that.
Thank you. If we go over, leave then on your statement, we're at page 6 of your statement, you deal with questions or issues raised in paragraphs 2.3 and 2.4 of the subpoena. You give a singular response, I think, to that. So I will read both 2.3 and 2.4. 2.3 reads thus, quote, allegations concerning your role in interference in criminal investigations and prosecutions, close quote. Sub 2.4, the effect, open quote, the effect of such conduct on the functioning, integrity, and independence of the criminal justice system, close quote. You respond to both of those from your paragraph 12 at page 6 of your supplementary statement. If you could then turn to deal with that. Thank you.
At paragraph 12, Commissioners, at paragraphs 2.3 and 2.4, I deny any allegation that I interfered in criminal investigations or prosecutions. This allegation is, in any event, vague and unsupported by particulars. I expand on this denial as follows hereunder. I say that the allegations is vague because it does not identify the investigation or prosecution allegedly interfered with, the date or period of the alleged interference, the person allegedly influenced, the decision allegedly affected, or the manner in which the alleged interference occurred. In paragraph 13, IDAC operates on a prosecution-led investigative methodology that I head. Investigators conduct investigations and present evidence to prosecutors in their teams. Prosecutors then evaluate the facts and evidence and decide whether to prosecute. That decision is confirmed by the DPP, is the Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions Commissioners in the group. Matters, paragraph 14, matters are presented to the investigating director and senior managers before arrest as part of the oversight function. I have not instructed, pressured, induced, prevented, delayed, or otherwise influenced any investigator or prosecutor to act other than in accordance with the evidence, the law, and the applicable prosecutorial policy.
Thank you. Thank you. I take it reference at paragraph 14 to the investigating director is reference to yourself, am I correct?
That is correct.
And you say matters are presented to you then and senior managers before arrest as part of the oversight function. Can you briefly tell the commissioners what your oversight function entails?
When teams are ready to execute arrests, it becomes important to determine that they have done, they have all the necessary documents, that they have fulfilled the evidential burden, and what operational and or resource support they might require. So when they make this presentation to the ID and senior managers, their commissioners could include senior investigators, other senior prosecutors, etc. And what happens is the team that is preparing to conduct an operation must prepare to people that are not in, present to people that are not in their team. So it would invariably be other managers of equal ranks of other persons